Quality sleep, no testament, better than this fabric fine. Linen sheets luxury by design. I even chose to treat myself this way. Linen sheets luxury every day reminds me that I'm worth the cost. Linen sheets luxury, I lost the guilt about spending on me. Linen sheets luxury, finally see the self-care isn't selfish act. Linen sheets, luxury, matter of fact. That quality matters in what we choose. Linen sheets, luxury, I refuse to settle for less than I deserve. Crisp and cool against my skin. Sheets, luxury, discipline of investing in my rest. Linen sheets, luxury, I'm blessed. Myself for getting better. Linen sheets luxury, my letter to my younger self would say, you'll afford the things you dream. Linen sheets luxury, I redeem my promise to provide for me. Linen sheets luxury, finally free from scarcity mentality. Linen sheets luxury, I can see that abundance starts with small upgrades. Linen sheets luxury, my cascade of better choices adding up. Linen sheets luxury, filling cup, crisp and cool against my skin. Linen sheets luxury, discipline of investing in my rest. Linen sheets luxury, I'm blessed. They say you spend a third of life in bed. Linen sheets luxury, instead of cheaping out on where I sleep. Linen sheets luxury, I keep my standards high for what I'm worth. Linen sheets luxury from birth. We deserve comfort and care. Linen sheets luxury everywhere. Linen sheets luxury embrace every night in a sacred space where I restore my weary soul. Linen sheets luxury, making whole the parts of me that work so hard. Linen sheets luxury, my regard for myself shown in this choice. Linen sheets luxury, raise my voice. It's luxury by design. I'm learning how to love myself. Linen sheets luxury, my wealth. Balcony garden, nurture my babies. Tomatoes, herbs, and daisies growing in containers on my balcony. Balcony garden, nurture, finally see that nurturing plants nurtures me. Balcony garden, nurture, setting free my caretaking instincts here. Balcony garden, nurture year by year. My garden teaches patience. Balcony garden, nurture my cadence. Slows to match the plant's growth. Balcony garden, nurture my oath to water daily and check for pests. Balcony garden, nurture my tests of responsibility met here. Balcony garden, nurture crystal clear that I can keep things alive. Balcony garden, nurture I survive. Water feed and watch them grow. Balcony garden, nurture what I sow is more than just vegetables. Balcony garden, nurture my miracles. Balcony garden, nurture my practice of giving life what's habitual care routine every morning. Balcony garden, nurture I'm forming bonds with living things that need. Balcony garden, nurture every seed of self-worth planted here. Balcony garden, nurture my dear. Started with one tomato plant. Balcony garden, nurture my grant of confidence in my abilities. Oh, balcony garden, nurture facilities for life exist within me. Balcony garden, nurture finally see that I'm capable of nurture. Balcony garden, nurture my hurt from believing I couldn't care for life. Balcony garden, nurture cutting strife with evidence that I can. Balcony garden, nurture my plan to maybe have kids someday. Balcony garden, nurture my way of practicing caretaking skills. Balcony garden, nurture my thrills. Oh, water feed and watch them grow. Balcony garden, nurture what I sow is more than just vegetables. Balcony garden, nurture my miracles. Harvested my first tomato yesterday. Balcony garden, nurture I say that pride I felt was overwhelming. Balcony garden, nurture compelling evidence that I can create. Balcony garden, nurture my fate. It cools being mother to these plants. Balcony garden, nurture my dance. Balcony garden, nurture my practice of giving life what's habitual care routine every morning. Balcony garden, nurture I'm forming bonds with living things that need. Balcony garden, nurture every seed of self-worth planted here. Balcony garden, nurture my dear. Checking on them one more time. Balcony garden, nurture paradigm of caretaking that I've learned. Balcony garden, nurture I've earned. Bathrobe sanctuary moment after shower, claiming back my evening power by wrapping in this plush embrace. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, my space to decompress from the day behind. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, I find that comfort is a radical act. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, matter of fact that women deserve to be comfortable. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, my whole against the world's demands on me. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, finally free to just exist without performance. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, my endorsement of softness as a form of strength. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, any length of time I need to just be. Bathrobe sanctuary moment, finally see. Soft against my clean skin. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Discipline of self-care starts right here. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Crystal clear. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. My cocoon. From the world I'll emerge soon, but for now I'm wrapped in peace. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Sweet release from the armor that I wore all day. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Paving way for restoration of my soul. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Making whole. This bathrobe was a gift to me. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Finally see that I'm worth investing in. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Discipline of choosing quality for myself. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Mental health improved when I prioritize. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. My prize is this feeling of being held. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. I've compelled myself to slow down and rest. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. I'm blessed with awareness that I need this. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. My bliss is found in simple comfort. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. My pore soft against my clean skin. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Discipline of self-care starts right here. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Crystal clear. My daughter asked why I wear this. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. I've kissed goodbye the rush to get dressed. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. I'm blessed with time to just exist here. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment, my dear. This is what self-love looks like. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment, my hike. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment, my cocoon. From the world I'll emerge soon, but for now I'm wrapped in peace. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Sweet release from the armor that I wore all day. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Paving way for restoration of my soul. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. Making whole. Eventually I'll get dressed. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment. I'm blessed with this moment of pure comfort. Bathrobe, sanctuary moment, my pore. Sisterhood, more than just books. We discuss life in all its nooks and crannies, using stories as lens. Book club, sisterhood, my friends have become my chosen family. Book club, sisterhood, finally see that women need other women's support. Book club, sisterhood, my port in the storm of life's challenges. Book sisterhood, my advantages include having wise women to consult. Book club, sisterhood, the result of showing up consistently here. Book sisterhood, year by year, we've built trust through sharing stories. Book club, sisterhood, morning glories, pale compared to bonds we made. Book club, sisterhood, never fade. More than pages we discuss. Ooh, sisterhood, my trust. go. Book club sisterhood, what I know is that some founding members moved. Book club sisterhood, we've proved that friendships can endure distance, and maintaining connection matters. Book club sisterhood, no chatters can replace depth of conversation. Book club sisterhood, foundation built on vulnerability shared. Book club sisterhood, we've cared for each other through divorces. My sources of strength when I was struggling, more than pages we discuss. Oh, book club sisterhood, my trust in these women grows each meeting. Book club sisterhood competing. Some months nobody finishes. Book club sisterhood, we took to calling it wine club instead. Club sisterhood, being fed by connection matters more than reading. These women has become clear. Book club sisterhood, my dear. Book club sisterhood, my sanctuary. We emotional support both exist. Book club sisterhood, I insist that every woman needs this space to each other through life's phases. Book club sisterhood, my basis. See you next month, same time. Female friendship at its best. Book club sisterhood, my nest. Cover the bowl and let it be. Bread, do rise and patience, setting me free. Bread, dough, rise and patience, I've learned through baking that things can't be rushed or burned by hurry and process that needs time. Bread, dough, rise and patience, paradigm of life refitted in this bowl. Bread, dough, rise and patience, making whole my understanding of how growth works. Bread, dough, rise and patience, no quirks can speed the word requires way. Bread, dough, rise and patience, my faith is learning that good things take time. Bread, dough, rise and patience, sublime lesson in letting go control. Bread, dough, rise and patience, my role is just to set conditions right. Bread, dough, rise and patience overnight. Can't rush the east, it knows its pace. Bread, dough, rise and patience, showing grace in accepting what I cannot change. Bread, dough, rise and patience, rearrange. Bread, dough, rise and patience, teach a why, showing me through sunrise that transformation happens slow. With my own groove. Bread, dough, rise and patience, my own. My grandmother taught me how to bake. Bread, dough, rise and patience for her sake. I'm carrying on this tradition. Bread, dough, rise and patience, my mission to pass this wisdom to my daughter. Into the kitchen yesterday, bread dough, rise, and patience. My way of teaching more than just technique. Bread dough, rise, and patience. Every week we bake together and we talk. Bread dough, rise, and patience. We walk through life's big questions while we need. Bread dough, rise, and patience. My seed of connection with her plenty. Bread dough, rise, and patience. I've granted. Here I see these deep norms, it's pains. Bread dough, rise, and patience for my sake. In accepting what I cannot change. Bread dough, rise, and patience. What I need is this reminder that slow works. Bread dough, rise, and patience. My perks include fresh bread and lessons learned. Bread dough, rise, and patience. I've heard bread dough, rising. Bread dough, rise, and patience. Before I say I'm learning how to wait with grace. Bread dough is my place. Bread dough, rather patience, my place. I'm learning how to wait with grace. Bread dough, rise, and patience, my I believe in. The ritual creates sacred space. Candlelight and ceremony, showing grace to myself through this practice of candlelight and ceremony. My tactics for my thoughts include this flame. Candlelight and ceremony, my claim to evening as my sanctuary time. Candlelight and ceremony, paradigm of self-care through intention. Candlelight and ceremony, my mansion of gratitude for this day past. Candlelight and a ceremony, holding fast to what matters most to me. Candlelight and ceremony, finally free from rushing through my evening. Candlelight and ceremony, my believing. Hey, yeah. Watch the flame dance and sway. Candlelight and ceremony, my way of marking time as sacred. Candlelight and ceremony, my naked candle. Light and ceremony, my practice of honoring twilight was habitual. Turns us into the evening mode. Candle, light and ceremony, my ode to the power of small rituals. Candlelight and ceremony, my visuals of flame remind me to slow. Candlelight and ceremony, my glow. Different candles for different moods. Candlelight and ceremony includes lavender for peace and calm. Candlelight and ceremony, my balm for anxious thoughts that creep. Candlelight and ceremony, I keep a collection of scents that heal. Candlelight and ceremony, something real happens when I light the wick. Candlelight and ceremony, my trick for shifting energy in room. Candlelight and ceremony, my gloom lifts when I see the flame. Candlelight and ceremony, my claim to magic in the mundane. Candlelight and ceremony again. Watch the flame dance and sway. Candlelight and ceremony, my way of marking time as sacred. Candlelight and ceremony, my naked. My grandmother lit candles too. Candlelight and ceremony, what I do is honor her through this practice. Candlelight and ceremony, my tactics for connection to ancestors. Candlelight and ceremony, my messengers of light across generations. Candlelight and ceremony, foundations. Candlelight and ceremony, my practice of honor in twilight was habitual. Transition into evening mode. Candlelight and ceremony, my ode to the power of small rituals. Candlelight and ceremony, my visuals of flame. Might be slow. Candlelight and ceremony, my glow. I let it burn till time for bed. Candlelight and ceremony, instead of screens I watch this flame. Candlelight and ceremony, my king. Yeah. Essential oil ritual, selecting scent based on what this evening's meant to bring me peace or energy. Essential oil ritual, finally see that aromatherapy works for me. Essential oil ritual, setting free my stress through lavender's calm. Essential oil ritual, my balm for anxious thoughts that won't quit. Essential oil ritual, I've committed to this practice every night. Essential oil ritual feels so right to honor my needs through scent. Essential oil ritual, heaven sent these oils from the earth itself. Essential oil ritual, mental essential oil ritual, my seeds of wellness planted in this practice. Essential oil ritual, my tactics for self-care include this scent of aromatherapy surrounds me. Essential oil ritual, finally see the small rituals compound. Essential oil ritual, I found that consistency matters most. Essential oil ritual, my toast to honoring my body's needs. Essential oil ritual, my seeds of intention set each night. Essential oil ritual, my ride. Drop by, set the mood. Essential oil ritual, my food for the soul is in the air. Essential oil ritual everywhere. Started with just lavender oil. Essential oil ritual, my soil has grown a collection now. Essential oil ritual, taking vow to continue learning properties. Essential oil ritual, my keys to natural healing modalities. Essential oil ritual, my allergies. Essential oil ritual, my healing through scent and through feeling connected to plant medicine. Essential oil ritual, my discipline of choosing natural remedies. Essential oil ritual, my keys to unlocking better sleep. Essential oil ritual, running deep, essential oil ritual with his and essential oil ritual, heaven sent. This practice that grounds my night. Essential oil ritual feels so right.
Supporting local. Every vendor that I visit is vocal about the work they do to grow. Farmers market morning ritual, I know their names and their stories too. Farmers market morning ritual, what I do is more than shopping, it's connection. Farmers market morning ritual, my direction toward conscious consumption choices. Farmers market morning ritual, my voices support the farmers feeding us. Oh, farmers market morning ritual, no fuss about the dirt still on the beats. Farmers market morning ritual, my treats are fresh and local seasonal. Oh, farmers market morning ritual, my regional. Pride in food grown close to home. Taste the difference quality makes. Farmers market morning ritual, what it takes to support sustainable food systems. Farmers market morning ritual, my wisdom. Farmers market morning ritual, my practice of voting with my dollars, what's habitual. Shopping at the market every week. Farmers market morning ritual, I speak with farmers about their methods used. Farmers market morning ritual, I choose to know where my food comes from. Farmers market morning ritual, my sum of purchases supports the local economy. Farmers market morning ritual, finally see. My daughter comes with me each week. Farmers market morning ritual, I teach her where food really comes from. Oh, farmers market morning ritual, overcome disconnect between farm and table. Farmers market morning ritual, I'm able to show her that real food grows. Farmers market morning ritual, what I know is that this education matters. Oh, farmers market morning ritual, no market morning ritual. My basis for food choices is relationship. Farmer's market morning ritual. My grip on what's important has shifted. Farmer's market morning ritual. I've lifted, taste the difference quality makes. Farmer's market morning ritual. What it takes to support sustainable food systems. Farmer's market morning ritual. My wisdom. Grocery stores are more convenient. Farmer's market morning ritual. I'm lenient with myself when I can't make it. Farmer's market morning ritual. I take it as commitment, not perfection. Farmer's market morning ritual. My direction toward better choices when I can. Farmer's market morning ritual. My plan. Farmer's market morning ritual. My practice of voting with my dollars was habitual. Shopping at the market every week. Farmer's market morning ritual. I speak with farmers about their methods used. Farmer's market morning ritual. I choose to know where my food comes from. Farmer's market morning ritual. My sum of purchases supports the local economy. Farmer's market morning ritual. Finally see. Supporting local every week. Farmer's market morning ritual technique. Lit 'em up and let them breathe. Feet elevation, rest my body speaks, telling me what it needs and seeks is relief from standing all day long. Feet elevation, rest my song of gratitude for body's work. Feet elevation, rest I shirk. No more my responsibility. Feet elevation, rest finally see that honoring my body matters. Feet elevation, rest, no chatters about being lazy when I rest. Feet elevation, rest, I'm blessed with awareness that recovery. Feet elevation, rest, my discovery of how to listen to my body. Feet elevation, rest, embody self-care through the simple act. Feet elevation, rest, matter of fact. 15 minutes, feet up high. Feet elevation, rest, asking why I waited so long to do this. Feet elevation, rest, my bliss. Feet elevation, rest, my practice. Honoring body, what's habitual. Neglect of needs transform. Feet elevation, rest. Oh, new relationship with self-care. Feet elevation, rest everywhere. My body speaks, I'm listening. Feet elevation, rest, yeah, glistening. Doctor said elevate them daily. Feet elevation, rest not freely, but with strength I honor this. Feet elevation, rest my bliss is found in following through. Feet elevation, rest what I do. Care for circulation here. Feet elevation, rest crystal clear. That small acts compound over time. Feet elevation, rest paradigm of wellness built through consistency. Feet elevation, rest finally see that I'm worth this effort made. Feet elevation, rest never fade. My commitment to my health. Feet elevation, rest my wealth. 15 minutes, feet up high. Feet elevation, rest, asking why I waited so long to do this. Feet elevation, rest, my bliss. Used to power through discomfort. Feet elevation, rest, my comfort. Zone expanded to include rest. Feet elevation, rest, I'm blessed with knowledge that rest is productive. Feet elevation, rest constructive. Recovery happens when I pause. Feet elevation, rest because feet elevation, rest my practice. Following body what's habitual. Neglect of needs transform. Feet elevation, rest transform. New relationship with self-care. Feet elevation, rest everywhere. My body speaks, I'm listening. Feet elevation, rest listening. Feeling better
my vow.
To keep honoring what body needs.
Need elevation, rest my seat.
Stop and buy myself a bouquet. Fresh flower Friday every day. Fresh flower Friday, my ritual. Buying blooms habitual. Act of loving on myself. Fresh flower Friday, mental health in the form of fresh cut stems. Fresh flower Friday, my gems. Aren't diamonds but peonies. Fresh flower Friday, finally see that I don't need a man to buy. Fresh flower Friday, asking why I wait up so long to treat me. Fresh flower Friday, finally free from waiting for someone else. Fresh flower Friday, by myself. I purchase beauty for my space. Fresh flower Friday, showing grace. Petals soft and curtains bright. Fresh flower Friday, feel so right. To give myself that small delight. Fresh flower Friday, my side. Fresh flower Friday, celebration of my own appreciation for the woman that I am. Fresh flower Friday, my exam passed with flying colors here. Fresh flower Friday, crystal clear that self-love looks like flowers bought. Fresh flower Friday, lessons taught is to think that flowers work. Fresh flower Friday, just for her. Special occasions marked by blooms. Fresh flower Friday, my rooms deserve beauty every week. Fresh flower Friday, technique for joy, a simple pleasure found. Fresh flower Friday, all around. I hold my signs, I love myself. Fresh flower Friday, on the shelf of priorities I've climbed the top. Fresh flower Friday, I won't stop investing in my happiness. Fresh flower Friday, I confess to spoiling myself regularly. weaving strands, habitual motion that calms my racing mind. Hair braided tasks and meditated, hair braiding meditation, my creative expression through the simple act. Hair braiding meditation, matter of fact that self-care includes my hair. Hair braiding meditation everywhere. I've been taught to rush to grooming into someone who takes time. Hair braiding meditation paradigm of slowing down to care for self. Hair braiding meditation, mental health improved through this practice. Hair braiding meditation, my tactics. Over, under, hair braiding meditation. I wonder why this soothes me so much. Hair braiding meditation, my touch. Hair braiding meditation, my practice of being present was habitual. Repetition brings me peace. Hair braiding meditation, sweet release from thoughts that cycle endlessly. Hair braiding meditation, finally see that meditation takes many forms. Hair braiding meditation, my storms. My mother taught me how to braid. Hair braiding meditation, my cascade of memories while I weave my hair. Hair braiding meditation everywhere. She touched me with such gentle care. Hair braiding meditation, I swear to treat myself the same way now. Hair braiding meditation, taking vow to be gentle with myself. Hair braiding meditation, my health depends on how I treat my body. Hair braiding meditation, embody her love through this ritual. Hair braiding meditation, my visual of her hands and mine as I braid. Hair braiding meditation, never fade. Over, under, through. Why this soothes me so much. Hair braiding meditation, my touch. Some nights I'm too tired to braid. Hair braiding meditation, my cascade of self-forgiveness flow all night. Hair braiding meditation, ask why I'm being hard on myself here. Hair braiding meditation, crystal clear that self-compassion is the goal. Hair braiding meditation, making whole. Hair braiding meditation, my practice of being present, what's habitual. Hair braiding meditation, sweet release from thoughts that cycle sweet and lead. Hair braiding meditation, to keep treating myself with care. Hair braiding meditation, everything. Hair braiding meditation, my toes. Jewelry box memories on my mother's things. Each piece holds stories that it brings. From her life into mine today. Jewelry box memories on my way of keeping her alive with me. Jewelry box memories on, finally see that objects carry more than weight. Jewelry box memories on my fate is to be keeper of these treasures. Jewelry box memories on my measures of wealth not found in gold or gems. Jewelry box memories on my stems of family tree preserved right here. Jewelry box, memory song, crystal clear. That legacy is passed through things. Jewelry box, memory song, what it brings. Every piece tells its own tale. Jewelry box, memory song without fail to remind me where I'm from. Jewelry box, memory song, overcome. Jewelry box, memory song, my archive of the women who came alive before me, paving my way. Jewelry box, memory song, every day I wear a piece and feel them near. Jewelry box, memory song, my dear ancestors watching over me. Jewelry box, memory song, finally free. Her wedding ring fits my hand now. Jewelry box, memory song, taken vow to honor her through how I lived. Jewelry box, memory song, what I give to my daughter will include. Jewelry box, memory song, gratitude for the women who came before. Jewelry box, memory song, something more than just jewelry in this box. Jewelry box, memory song, my locks of hair from her first haircut too. Jewelry box, memory song, something new. I discover every time I look. Jewelry box, memory song, my book of family history preserved. Jewelry box, memory song, what I've learned. Every piece tells its own tale. Jewelry box, memory song without fail to remind me where I'm from. Jewelry box, carry them with me. Jewelry box, memory song, family tree. Jewelry box, I go, I carry them with me. Jewelry box, memory song, family tree. Jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry box. Jewelry box, toys. Jewelry box, toys. Jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry box. Jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry box. Jewelry box, memory tree. Jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry box, jewelry box, memory song, family tree. Jewelry box. Jewelry box memory. Jewelry box. I carry them. Jewelry box with me. Jewelry box memories long. Family tree. Jewelry box. Jewelry box.
Mirror affirmation morning, I speak truth to the woman staring back, fountain of youth. It isn't found in products bought. Mirror affirmation morning, my thought is that confidence comes from within. Mirror affirmation morning, discipline of telling myself I'm enough. Mirror affirmation morning, when rough nights make me doubt my worth. Mirror affirmation morning from birth, I've been worthy of love and care. Mirror affirmation morning, everywhere I go I take this knowledge now. Mirror affirmation morning, taking vow to speak kindly to myself. Mirror affirmation morning, mental health. Words have power when I speak. Mirror affirmation morning, every week gets easier to believe. Mirror affirmation morning, I achieve. Mirror affirmation morning, my practice of rewiring what's habitual. Negative self-talk dismissed. Mirror affirmation morning, I insist on treating myself with respect. Mirror affirmation morning, intersect of words and belief is it. Mirror affirmation morning, crystal clear. Started doing this last year. Mirror affirmation morning, my fear was that I feel ridiculous. Mirror affirmation morning, meticulous attention to my inner voice. Mirror affirmation morning, my choice to change the narrative I tell. Mirror affirmation morning, doing well with consistency of practice. Mirror affirmation morning, my tactics for self-love include this speech. Mirror affirmation morning, I teach my daughter to do this too. Mirror affirmation morning, breaking through generational patterns of shame. Mirror affirmation morning, my claim. Words have power when I believe. Affirmation morning, every week. Oh, gets easier to believe. Affirmation morning, I achieve. Therapist suggested this technique. Mirror affirmation morning, every week. I notice shifts in how I feel. Mirror affirmation morning, something real is happening inside my mind. Mirror affirmation morning, I find that neural pathways can be changed. Mirror affirmation morning, rearrange. Mirror affirmation morning, my practice of rewiring what's habitual. Negative self-talk dismissed. Mirror affirmation morning, I insist on treating myself with respect. Mirror affirmation morning, intersect of words and belief is set. Mirror affirmation morning, crystal clear. I am worthy, I am strong. I've had the power inside. My pride. Yeah. Moisturizer, ritual touch, my devotion to this body like a love potion, applied with gentle care and hands. Moisturizer, ritual touch, understand that self-love lives in these small acts. Moisturizer, ritual, touch the facts, or that I'm worthy of this care. Moisturizer, ritual, touch everywhere. My fingers trace the sacred ground. Moisturizer, ritual touch I found it. Touching myself with kindness heals. Moisturizer, ritual touch. What I feel is a reverence for this bustle here. Moisturizer, ritual touch, year by year, learning how to love myself. Moisturizer, ritual touch, mental health, layer by layer, showing love. Moisturizer, ritual touch, from above or from within, I'm not sure. Moisturizer, ritual touch, my cure. Moisturizer, ritual touch, communion with myself in this reunion of body and spirit, meaning here. Moisturizer, ritual touch, crystal clear that I deserve this tenderness. Moisturizer, ritual touch, I confess to loving myself more each day. Moisturizer, ritual touch, paving way. Paving way. Ritual touch, paving way. Used to rush through this routine. Moisturizer, ritual touch, I've been learning that presence matters most. Moisturizer, ritual touch my toes to slowing down and savoring. Moisturizer, ritual touch everywhere. My life with mindfulness applied. Moisturizer, ritual touch my pride. And caring for myself this way. Moisturizer, ritual touch every day is opportunity to choose. Moisturizer, ritual touch every day. Moisturizer, to honor myself in this way. Moisturizer, ritual touch every day. Moisturizer, ritual touch, to honor myself in this way. Moisturizer, ritual touch every day. Yeah. Moonflakes tracking my practice, watching her cycle, what's habitual connection to celestial rhythm. Moon phase tracking our wisdom comes from honoring natural cycles. Moon phase tracking my vitals, sync with lunar energy here. Moon phase tracking year by year. I understand my body more.
face tracking at my door. Stands the moon inviting me. Moon face tracking, finally see that women's bodies follow moon face tracking afternoon. From morning night in black again. Moon face tracking my zen. It's sounding this awareness. Moon face tracking my caress. Accent when it full and new. Moon face tracking what I do. Is honor every phase of me. Moon face tracking finally see. Moon face tracking my reminder that cycles are natural, my finder. A peace in every flow. Moon face tracking what I know is that rest is part of rhythm. Moon face tracking my wisdom grows with every lunar cycle. Moon face tracking my vitals. No moon for setting intentions. Moon face tracking my mentions of what I wanna manifest. Moon face tracking, I'm blessed with knowledge of this ancient practice. Moon face tracking my tactics for living in harmony with nature. Moon face tracking my teacher. It's the moon who shows me how. Moon face tracking, taking vows. So honoring my own cycles too. Moon face tracking something new. I'm learning about myself each month. Moon face tracking my response to lunar phases guides my life. Moon face tracking, cutting stride. Waxing when it's full and new. Moon face tracking what I do. Is honor every phase of me. Moon face tracking finally see my grandmother track moon phases. Moon face tracking my basis. For this practice comes from her. Moon face tracking, I transfer this wisdom to my daughter. Moon face tracking, I brought her into awareness of the moon face tracking afternoon. Moon face tracking, reminder that I'm cyclical. Moon face tracking my miracle. Moon face tracking my miracle. Moon face tracking my miracle. Moon face tracking my my miracle. Pen and paper therapy, my nightly leaves. Writing out my thoughts brings peace. that talking never quite achieves. Pen to paper therapy, my sleeves hold emotions that I pour out here. Pen to paper therapy, year by year. My journal stack up on the shelf. Pen to paper therapy, my health depends on this cathartic act. Pen to paper therapy, matter of fact, that processing through writing works. Pen to paper therapy, my quirks and fears and hopes all live here. Pen to paper therapy, crystal clear, that no one reads these words but me. Pen to paper therapy, finally free to be completely honest here. Pen to paper therapy, my dear. Let it flow without filter. Pen to paper therapy, my shelter from judgment and from shame. Pen to paper therapy, my claim. Pen to paper therapy, my method of processing what I've collected throughout the day's events. Pen to paper therapy, immense relief I feel when I write. Pen to paper therapy tonight. I'm releasing what I can't say. Pen to paper therapy, paving, paving. Oh, therapist suggested I journal daily. Pen to paper therapy, not frailly, but with strength I face these pages. Pen to paper therapy, my stages of grief and growth are documented. Pen to paper therapy, I vented anger, sadness, joy and fear. Pen to paper therapy, crystal clear, that all emotions are valid here. Friend is this blank page that holds. Pen to paper therapy, my bold confessions without consequence. Pen to paper therapy, my defense against bottling up inside. Pen to paper therapy, my guide. Let it flow without filter. Pen to paper therapy, my shelter from judgment and from shame. Pen to paper therapy, my claim. Some entries make me cry to write. Pen to paper therapy tonight. I'm feeling everything at once. Pen to paper therapy, my response is to keep writing through the tears. Pen to paper therapy, my fears lose power when I name them. Pen to paper therapy, I claim them. Pen to paper therapy, my method of processing what I've collected throughout the day's events. Pen to paper therapy, immense relief I feel when I write. Pen to paper therapy tonight. I've released what needed out. Pen to paper therapy tonight. Oh, go. Perfume memory trigger, my mother sent, still lives in this bottle that she sent before she passed away last year. Perfume memory trigger, bringing near her presence when I need it most. Perfume memory trigger, my ghost is comforting, not frightening. Perfume memory trigger, lightning, speed recall of her embrace. Perfume memory trigger, my face wet with tears tears but smiling too. Perfume memory triggers something new. I'm learning about grief's complexity. Perfume memory trigger, finally see that smells unlock memories deep. Perfume memory trigger, I keep this bottle like a treasure here. Perfume memory trigger, crystal clear. One spray brings her back to me. Perfume memory trigger, finally see that love transcends the physical. Perfume memory trigger, my miracle. Perfume memory trigger, my connection to the past through olfactory detection of the scent that was uniquely hers. Perfume memory trigger, what occurs is that I feel less alone. Perfume memory trigger, my home is where her memory lives still. Perfume memory trigger, my We're in a perfume on special days. Perfume memory trigger, my ways of honoring her legacy here. Perfume memory trigger every year, on her birthday and on mine. Perfume memory trigger by design. I spray the scent and feel her near. Perfume memory trigger, crystal clear. That grief and love coexist. Perfume memory trigger, I've kissed her memory through wearing this. Perfume memory trigger, my bliss is found in small connections. Perfume memory trigger, my reflections on the power of scent to heal. Perfume memory trigger, something real. One spray brings her back to me. Perfume memory trigger, finally see that love transcends the physical. Perfume memory trigger, my miracle. When this bottle runs out someday, perfume memory trigger, my way of keeping her close will change. Perfume memory trigger, rearrange my coping mechanisms then. Perfume memory trigger, but when that day comes, I'll be ready. Perfume memory trigger, holding steady. Now, perfume memory trigger, my connection to the past through olfactory detection of the scent that was uniquely hers. Perfume memory trigger, what occurs is that I feel less alone. Perfume memory trigger, my home is where her memory lives still. Perfume memory trigger, my will. Perfume memory trigger. Perfume memory trigger. Perfume memory trigger. Perfume memory trigger, finally free. Playlist curation, so my art form, creating sound chants for every storm and sunshine that my life contains. Playlist curation, so my veins pump with music constantly. Playlist curation, so finally see that this is how I process feeling. Playlist curation, so revealing emotions through the songs I choose. Playlist curation, so my news feeds music recommendations. Playlist curation, so foundations built on discovering new sounds. Playlist curation, so my rounds through genres and through decades too. Playlist curation, so what I do is create mood through song arrangement. Playlist curation, so engagement. Song by song I build the vibe. Playlist curation, so my tribe is anyone who understands.
music heals and transforms. Playlist curation, so my storms. Have a playlist for every mood. Playlist curation, so my food. Is music nourishing my soul? Playlist curation, so making whole the fragments of my experience. Playlist curation, so my deliverance from loneliness is finding songs. Playlist curation, so my wrongs. I write it when I hear that track. Playlist curation, so my backup plan is always music. Playlist curation, so I choose it over therapy sometimes. Playlist curation, so my rhymes are set to beats that understand. Playlist curation, so my band. And song by song I build a vibe. Playlist curation, so my tribe is anyone who understands. Playlist curation, so my hand. Friends ask me to make them playlists. Playlist curation, so my list of love languages includes this. Playlist curation, so live kiss away their sadness with the right songs. Playlist curation, so my wrongs are forgiven through shared music. Playlist curation, so I use it. Playlist curation, so my expression of feelings through song progression. Every playlist tells a story. Playlist curation, so morning glory. Pale compared to perfect flow. Playlist curation, so what I know is that music heals and transforms. Playlist curation, so my storms. Playlist curation, so my vow. To keep creating inside change. Playlist curation, so my tracks.
Recipe card inheritance, my grandmother's hand wrote these instructions that I understand are more than just ingredients measured. Recipe card inheritance treasured. Connection to the women before. Recipe card inheritance, something more than cooking, it's tradition past. Recipe card inheritance, holding fast to memories in every dish. Recipe card inheritance, my wish is to preserve these recipes. Recipe card inheritance, my keys to unlocking family history. Recipe card inheritance, mystery of secret ingredients revealed. Recipe card inheritance, I've healed, stained with use and worn with time. Recipe card inheritance, paradigm of love expressed through food prepared. Recipe card inheritance, how she cared. Recipe card inheritance, my archive of flavors that keep alive the memories of table shared for family through her cooking. Recipe card inheritance, I'm looking and writing and I cry. Recipe card inheritance, asking why. Making her biscuits this morning. Recipe card inheritance, I'm forming dough the way she taught me to. Oh, recipe card inheritance, something new I notice every time I bake. Recipe card inheritance, for her sake I'm carrying on this tradition. Recipe card inheritance, my mission to pass these recipes to my daughter. Recipe card inheritance, I brought her into the kitchen yesterday. Of teaching more than just technique, of teaching more than just every week. We cook together from these cards. Recipe card inheritance, my regards. Stay with using one with time. Recipe card inheritance, paradigm of love expressed through food prepared. Recipe card inheritance, how she cares. Some cards I've copied to preserve. Recipe card inheritance, I deserve credit for being the keeper. Recipe card inheritance, my deeper connection to the past lives here. Recipe card inheritance, crystal clear. That food is how we show love. Recipe card inheritance from above. Recipe card inheritance, my archive of flavors that keep alive the memories of table share. For family through her cooking, recipe card inheritance, I'm looking at her in writing and I cry. Recipe card inheritance, asking why. All these memories, all these flavors. Recipe card inheritance, my savior. Sewing machine meditation, stitch by stitch, creating something from nothing, which is basically magic in my hands. Sewing machine meditation, understand that making matters in this world. Sewing machine meditation, unfurled my creativity through fabric here. Sewing machine meditation, year by year, my skills improve with practice done. Sewing machine meditation, my fun is found in this creative flow. Sewing machine meditation, what I know is that screens can't replace the joy. Sewing machine meditation, employ my hands and make of something real. Sewing machine meditation, what I feel, a rhythm of the needles dance. Sewing machine meditation, my chance to create instead of just consume. Sewing machine meditation, oh, I know. Sewing machine meditation, my practice of being present, what's habitual. Screen time replaced with making time. Sewing machine meditation, of how life should be lived here. Sewing machine meditation, crystal clear. They crafting heals my restless mind. Sewing machine meditation, I find my grandmother taught me how to sew. Sewing machine meditation, I know that this is more than just a skill. Sewing machine meditation, my will to honor her through carrying on. Sewing machine meditation, from dawn until dusk, sometimes I'll create. Sewing machine meditation, I face to be maker, not just buyer. Sewing machine, to the craft burns bright and strong. Sewing machine, sewing machine meditation. All along, I knew that making was my calling. Sewing machine meditation, falling into flow state when I sew. Sewing machine meditation, what I know, how life should be lived here. Silk pillowcase dreams, my investment in quality sleep, New Testament. Better than this fabric smooth. Silk pillowcase dreams, my groove is found in this nightly ritual. Silk pillowcase dreams, habitual. Treating myself with care each night. Silk pillowcase dreams feel so right to prioritize my comfort here. Silk pillowcase dreams, year by year, my self-worth grows with choices. Say I deserve the best I can. Say I deserve the best I can. To live well includes this choice. Silk pillowcase dreams, my voice saying I'm worth it every night. Silk pillowcase dreams, my right. Whoa, cool against my cheek and hair. Silk pillowcase dreams, I declare that I'm worth this luxury. Silk pillowcase dreams, finally see. Silk pillowcase dreams, my practice of self-love through what's habitual. Nightly choices add up here. Silk pillowcase dreams, crystal clear. That treating myself what matters, can't convince me otherwise. Save for months to buy this set. Silk pillowcase dreams, no regret about spending on myself. Silk pillowcase dreams, my health, all benefits from better sleep. I keep my standards high for what I'm worth. Silk pillowcase dreams from birth, deserving of the best I can. Silk pillowcase dreams, my plan to continue upgrading life. Silk pillowcase dreams, cutting strife with guilt about self-investment, to believe in I'm worth care. Silk pillowcase dreams everywhere, cool against my cheek and hair. Silk pillowcase dreams, I declare that I'm worth this luxury. Silk pillowcase dreams, silk pillowcase dreams, I declare those pillowcase dreams so free. Silk pillowcase dreams, finally see. Friends say it's just a pillowcase. Silk pillowcase dreams, my case is that every choice I make. Silk pillowcase dreams for my sake. Either honest dream as fine as me. That self-respect lives in detail. Silk pillowcase dreams, my practice of self-love through what's habitual. Nightly choices add up here. Silk pillowcase dreams, crystal clear. That treating myself well matters, can't convince me otherwise. Silk pillowcase dreams, my prize. Silk pillowcase dreams, finally free from guilt about deserving this. Silk creams, my Sleep mask, darkness, ritual, final act. Am I eating matter of fact that the signal sleep is near? Sleep mask, darkness, ritual, year by year. My sleep has improved with this. darkness, ritual. My bliss is total darkness when I rest. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I'm blessed with knowledge that light affects sleep. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I keep this practice every single night. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. No light can penetrate this barrier. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My carrier into the deepest sleep I've known. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I can tell. Blackout, complete surrender time. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Paradigm of letting go into the void. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My Freud. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My closure on the day. Complete exposure to darkness helps me fully rest. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I'm blessed with this tool that helps me sleep. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Running deep. My commitment to sleep hygiene. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I've seen improvement since I started this. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My bliss. I used to sleep with TV on. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My dawn of understanding came when I learned. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I've earned better rest through total deep. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I've been consistent with this practice now. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Taking vow to prioritize my sleep each night. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Feels so right to honor my body's need for rest. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I'm blessed with awareness that sleep matters. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. No chatters. Blackout, complete surrender time. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Paradigm of letting go into the void. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My Freud. This mask costs $30, but sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My gut tells me it was worth the price. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My advice to anyone who struggles sleeping. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My keeping of this practice, this commitment. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My ship. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My closure on the day. Complete exposure to darkness helps me fully rest. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I'm blessed with this tool that helps me sleep. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Running deep. My commitment to sleep hygiene. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. I've seen improvement since I started this. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My bliss on another day complete. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Bittersweet goodbye to consciousness now. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. My vow to rest and restore tonight. Sleep mask, darkness, ritual. Sleep tight. Stargazing window, see my perspective. Shifts when I see collective vastness of the universe above. Stargazing window, see my love. For astronomy grounds my worry. Stargazing window, see no hurry to solve all problems tonight. Stargazing window, see my sight extends beyond my daily stress. Stargazing window seat, I confess to feeling small, but not in bad way. Stargazing window seat, today's problems seem so manageable. Stargazing window seat, my handle on anxiety improves out here. Stargazing window seat, crystal clear. Light from stars took years to reach. Stargazing window, see my teacher is the cosmos showing scale. Stargazing window, see my tail. Stargazing window, see my tail. Stargazing window, see my practice of gaining perspective. What's habitual? Looking up to look within. Stargazing window, see discipline of humility before the fast. Stargazing window seat, holding fast to wonder as my anchor here. Stargazing window seat, my dear. Bought a telescope last month. Stargazing window seat, my response to needing more perspective daily. Stargazing window seat, not frailly, but with strength I face the sky. Stargazing window seat, asking why we're here and what it means. Stargazing window seat, I've seen that some questions have no answers. Stargazing window seat, my dancers are the stars and patterns old. Stargazing window seat, stories told by constellations ancient humans saw. Stargazing window seat, my art, continuity through time. Stargazing window seat, sublime. Light from stars took years to reach. Stargazing window seat, my teacher is the cosmos showing scale. Stargazing window seat, my tail. Stargazing window seat, my tail. My daughter asks about the stars. Stargazing window seat, my scars from life seem small when I explain. Stargazing window seat again, how vast the universe truly is. Stargazing window seat, my bliss is found in this humility. Stargazing window seat, finally see. Stargazing window seat, my practice of gaining perspective. What's habitual? Looking up to look within. Stargazing window seat, discipline of humility before the fast. Stargazing window seat, holding fast to wonder as my anchor here. Stargazing window seat, my dear. Still shining when I close windows. Stargazing window seat, stars still shining when I close windows. Stargazing window seat, I know. Stargazing window seat, my trigger.
balcony, witness every single day, watching darkness fade away into light, the promise's fresh start. Sunrise balcony, witness my heart opens with the sky above. Sunrise balcony, witness my love for this daily miracle grows. Sunrise balcony, witness what I know is that each dawn is a gift. Sunrise balcony, witness my shift from taking mornings for granted. Sunrise balcony, witness I've planted seeds of gratitude in this practice. Sunrise balcony, witness my tactics for joy include this observation. Sunrise balcony, witness foundation. Golden pink across the clouds. Sunrise balcony, witness my vows to never miss this show again. Sunrise balcony, witness my sin. Sunrise balcony, witness meditation on the beauty of creation, happening every single day. Sunrise balcony, witness paving way for gratitude to fill my soul. Sunrise balcony, witness making whole my faith in something greater here. Sunrise balcony, witness crystal clear. Used to sleep through this display. Sunrise balcony, witness today. I'm committed to witnessing a sunrise balcony, witness listening to the birds announce the dawn. Sunrise balcony, witness my spawn of children ask why I wake early. Sunrise balcony, witness purely for the joy of watching light return. Sunrise balcony, witness what I've learned is that presence is the greatest gift. Sunrise balcony, witness my lift into higher consciousness begins. Sunrise balcony, witness my wins are counted in these moments caught. Sunrise balcony, witness lessons taught for beauty that surrounds us all. Sunrise balcony, witness making whole my faith in something greater here. Sunrise balcony, witness what it brings. Sunrise balcony, witness. Start with gratitude for life. Start with gratitude for life. Sunrise balcony, witness feels so right. Start with gratitude for light. Sunrise balcony, witness. Start with gratitude for light. Start with gratitude. Sunrise balcony, witness. Feel so Teacup steam rising like my prayers do. Morning meditation, seeing through the fog of sleep and the clarity. Teacup steam rising, finally free to start this day with intention set.
Teacup steam rising, no regret about the choices that I'll make. Teacup steam rising, wide awake to possibility that waits for me. Teacup steam rising, finally see the mornings hold the magic most. Teacup steam rising, my toast to the woman that I'm becoming. Teacup steam rising, overcoming doubts that whispered through the night. Teacup steam rising, morning light. Sip by sip, I come alive. Teacup steam rising, I survive another night to greet this day. Teacup steam rising, paving way. Teacup steam rising, paving way. Reaching by, it lies ahead. Teacup steam rising, being fed by ritual that grounds my soul. Teacup steam rising, making whole the fragments of my scattered mind. Teacup steam rising, I will find my center here before I go. Teacup steam rising, steady flow. My grandmother taught me this practice. Teacup steam rising, my tactics for peace include this morning hour comes from honoring this time. Teacup steam rising, paradigm of self-care starts before the rush. Teacup steam rising, sacred hush of morning when the house is still. Teacup steam rising, my will is strongest in these quiet moments. Teacup steam rising, components of my strength are built right here. Teacup steam rising, crystal clear that I deserve this gentle start. Sip by sip, I survive another night to greet this day. Teacup steam rising, paving way. The world can wait 5 minutes more. Teacup steam rising at my door. Demands will come, but first this peace. Teacup steam rising, sweet release into the woman I choose to be. Teacup steam rising, setting me free from who they want me to become. Teacup steam rising, my sum is greater than their expectations. Teacup steam rising, my foundation. Teacup steam rising, divination. Teacup steam rising, my foundation. Teacup steam rising, meditation in this porcelain preparation for the day that lies ahead. Teacup steam rising, being fed by ritual that grounds my soul. Teacup steam rising, making whole the fragments of my scattered mind. Teacup steam rising, I will find my center here before I go. Teacup steam rising, steady flow. Do this practice that sustains. Teacup steam rising, what remains. Thrift store treasure hunt, my Saturday routine. Finding vintage pieces in between the clutter and the cast-off things. Thrift store treasure hunt, what it brings is joy of discovery and surprise. Thrift store treasure hunt, my eyes trained to spot the quality hidden. Thrift store treasure hunt, I'm smitten with with the thrill of finding gold. Thrift store treasure hunt stories told by every garment that I find. Thrift store treasure hunt, my mind wonders who wore this before me. Thrift store treasure hunt, finally see that sustainable fashion is a hunt. Thrift store treasure hunt, my front line defense against fast fashion waste. Thrift store treasure hunt, my taste. One woman's discard, my treasure. Thrift store treasure hunt, my measure of success isn't price but fun. Thrift store treasure hunt, my cascade of vintage pieces building up with satisfaction of the hunt. Thrift store treasure hunt, my front. Found a cashmere sweater yesterday. Thrift store treasure hunt, my way of affording quality on budget. Thrift store treasure hunt, I love it. When people ask where I got my style, thrift store treasure hunt all the while, knowing that I paid $3. Thrift store treasure hunt, my scholars hip taught me how to shop this way. Thrift store treasure hunt every day. I'm grateful for accessibility. Thrift store treasure hunt, finally see that luxury doesn't require wealth. Thrift store treasure hunt, my health, relationship with consumption change. Thrift store treasure hunt, rearrange. One woman's discard, my treasure. Thrift store treasure hunt, my measure of success isn't price but fine. They say I should buy new clothes. Thrift store treasure hunt, I chose to shop sustainably instead. Thrift store treasure hunt, being fed by consumer culture doesn't appeal. Thrift store treasure hunt, something real exists in secondhand finds. Thrift store treasure hunt, my store treasure hunt, thrift store treasure hunt, my cascade of vintage pieces building up. Thrift store treasure hunt, thrift store treasure hunt, my front. Leaving with my finds today. Leaving with my finds today. Shopping conscious and with care. Thrift store treasure hunt every way. Worries, memo, gratitude, my nightly practice. Recording 3 things, what's habitual. Reflection on what went right today. Voice, memo, gratitude, my way of rewiring negative thinking. Voice, memo, gratitude, my sinking into gratitude has transformed. Voice, memo, gratitude, I formed new neural pathways through this act. Voice, memo, gratitude, matter of fact. Back speaking thanks aloud matters. Voice, memo, gratitude, no chat. Inside my head can drown out. Voice, memo, gratitude, without doubt. This practice changed my outlook. Voice, memo, gratitude by the book of positive psychology proven. Voice, memo, gratitude, I'm moving. 3 things every single night. Voice, memo, gratitude, feels so right to end my day with thankfulness. Voice, memo, gratitude, I confess. Voice, memo, gratitude,
mighty anchor in the storm. I thank her.
Had self who started this routine.
Voice memo, gratitude I've seen.
Dramatic shifts in how I feel.
Voice memo, gratitude.
Something real happens when we speak our day.
Voice memo, gratitude,
my rain. Sometimes I listen back to old ones. Voice memo, gratitude, my gold ones are from the hardest times I've faced.
Voice memo, gratitude I've traced.
My journey through these recordings. Voice memo, gratitude affording me perspective on how far.
Voice memo, gratitude, not star
has risen from those darkest days. Voice memo, gratitude, my ways of coping have evolved with time.
Voice memo, gratitude, paradigm.
Shift from victim to survivor. Voice memo, gratitude, my driver. Toward healing has been gratitude.
Voice memo, gratitude everywhere.
My therapist suggesting this technique.
Voice memo, gratitude every week.
She asks what I've been grateful for. Voice memo, gratitude, something more
than just answers I can share.
Voice memo, gratitude everywhere. Evidence of my progress made.
Voice memo,
voice memo, gratitude never fails.
Voice memo, gratitude inside. Voice memo, gratitude.
Voice memo, gratitude never fails. Voice memo, voice memo,
Voice memo,
voice memo, voice memo, gratitude I find.
voice memo,
Gratitude I find.
voice memo,
Voice memo,
voice memo,
voice memo, gratitude I find.
Voice memo, gratitude I find.
Walking meditation path, my practice. Moving mindfully was habitual. Awareness of each step I take. Walking meditation path, I wait. The presence in my body here. Walking meditation path, year by year. My anxiety decreases. Walking meditation path, my pieces come together when I walk. Walking meditation path, I talk to myself with kindness now. Walking meditation path, taking vows to move with intention daily. Walking meditation path, not frailly but with strength. I walk my route. Walking meditation path, no doubt that this practice saves my sanity. Walking meditation path, finally see there. Left foot, right foot, find my pace. Walking meditation path, showing grace to my body as I move. Walking meditation path, my groove. Yeah. Walking meditation path, my anchor. In the chaos I thank her. Past self myself who started walking meditation path, mind talking. Therapy happens on these streets, walking meditation path, my beat. Per minute slow to match breath, walking meditation path till death. Yeah. Same route every single day, walking meditation path my way of creating ritual that grounds, walking meditation path. My sounds are bird song in my breathing, walking meditation path. I'm believing that simple practices transform, walking meditation path. My storm inside calms when I walk, walking meditation path. I talk less and notice more out here, walking meditation path. Crystal clear, that presence is the greatest gift, walking meditation path. My shift from anxious to aware, walking meditation path. My care, left foot, right foot, find my pace, hey, walking meditation path. My groove. Some days I don't wanna go, walking meditation path. I know that discipline means doing anyway, walking meditation path every day, regardless of how I feel, walking meditation path. Something real happens when I show up, walking meditation path, filling up. Walking meditation path, my anchor. In the chaos I thank her. Walking meditation path, my groove. Looking. Walking meditation path, my anchor. Walking meditation path, my groove. Walking meditation path, my groove. With my thoughts now organized, walking meditation path realized. Space where I reconnect to inner grace that gets lost in daily grind. Yoga mat sanctuary, I find myself again on this rectangle. Into wellness is through movement. Yoga mat sanctuary, improvement of mental health through physical practice. For managing anxiety, anxiety here. Yoga mat sanctuary, year by year. My practice deepens and evolves. The tension that I carry daily, but with strength I face myself. Yoga mat sanctuary, mental health. Breath by breath I come back home. Yoga mat sanctuary. Scatter me, we finally see. Yoga mat sanctuary, my temple. That body and mind are gentle with each other in this space. Yoga mat sanctuary, showing grace to myself through every pose. Yoga mat sanctuary, what I know is that healing happens here. Yoga mat sanctuary, crystal clear. Started practicing 10 years ago. Yoga mat sanctuary, what I know is that consistency matters most. Yoga mat sanctuary, my pose. On this mat has become ritual, showing up even when I don't feel. Yoga mat sanctuary,
something real happens when I commit to practice. But self-care include this hour. Yoga mat sanctuary, my power comes from discipline to show. Yoga mat sanctuary. What I know is that I'm always glad I came. Yoga mat sanctuary, my claim. Breath by breath I come back home. Breath I come back home. No more wrong. Thoughts that scatter me, you got me see. Finally see. Some days I can barely move. Yoga mat sanctuary, I prove that showing up is victory. Yoga mat sanctuary, finally see that practice isn't about perfection. Yoga mat sanctuary, my direction towards self-acceptance through movement. Yoga mat sanctuary, improve. Yoga mat sanctuary, my temple, where body and mind are gentle with each other in this space. Yoga mat sanctuary, showing grace to myself through every pose. Yoga mat sanctuary, what I know is that healing happens here. Yoga mat sanctuary, crystal clear, rolling up the mat with care. Yoga mat sanctuary, everywhere I go, I take this peace. Yoga mat sanctuary, sweet release.
Pottery wheel, centering metaphor for life. Learning how to navigate the strife by finding center in the chaos. Pottery wheel, centering my boss, is a clay that teaches patience. Pottery wheel, centering my cadence, slows to match the wheel's rotation. Pottery wheel, centering foundation, built on presence and on feel. Pottery wheel, centering what's real, cannot be rushed or forced at all. Pottery wheel, centering my call to slow down and listen close to the craft that saved my sanity. Pottery wheel, centering, finally see. Center the clay before you build. Pottery wheel, centering, I'm filled with understanding of this truth. Pottery wheel, centering my proof. Pottery wheel, centering my practice of being present, what's habitual. Screen time replaced with making time. Pottery wheel, centering paradigm of how I want to live my life. Pottery wheel, centering cut and strife with hands in clay and mind at peace. Pottery wheel, centering sweet release. Took a class 6 months ago. Pottery wheel, centering what I know is that beginner's mind is a gift. Pottery wheel, centering my shift from expert to novice was humbling. Pottery wheel, centering my stumbling through learning process reminds me. Pottery wheel, centering, finally see that growth requires discipline, comfort. Pottery wheel, centering my comfort zone, expanded through this practice. Pottery wheel, centering my tactics for managing perfectionism here. Pottery wheel, centering crystal clear that imperfection holds the beauty. Pottery wheel, centering my duties.
Center the clay before you build. Pottery wheel centering, I'm filled with understanding of this truth. Pottery wheel centering my proof. The clay collapses sometimes still. Pottery wheel centering my will to start again without frustration. Pottery wheel centering foundation of resilience built right here. Pottery wheel centering my dear. Teacher says that failure's part. Pottery wheel centering my art. Pottery wheel centering my practice of being present was habitual. Screen time replaced with making time. Pottery wheel centering paradigm of how I want to live my life. Pottery wheel centering cutting strife with hands in clay and mind at peace. Pottery wheel centering sweet release. The process matters more than product. Pottery